Hey everyone. I recently stumbled across a term on social media that I had never heard of before called dark academia, and I immediately recognized just how much I embody dark academia. Now, I'm not going to pretend like I know what a good definition of dark academia is, but after many days of watching videos and doing research on the internet on what dark academia could be, I thought I could add one more video to the list with a tour of my house. I should start. I never would have labeled my home as dark academia. I have always drawn towards the classic literature, prep school clothing, and yes, darker hues of decor. But I also have to admit that I've always burned candles and wrote poetry and had mountains of books that I read while sipping whatever herbal tea I could get my hands on. That is, if I wasn't binge drinking coffee to cram more time in for research and study. I guess what I'm saying is I am dark academia. And I have the report cards, the mental breakdowns, and the Honor Society awards to prove it. But I never considered that it was an actual aesthetic, decor, theme, or lifestyle that others may also be interested in or suffer from. I thought I was just a nerd or goth or socially awkward. Either way, with this new enlightenment, I thought it would be an opportune time to show off where all the magic happens for my Etsy shop, Celestial Creations XI Gift Emporium, and how my home is decorated in a dark academic aesthetic. Oh, by the way, if you like some of the items that you see in my home, please visit my Etsy shop. Many of the items are sold there, and the link can be found in the description box of this video. Remember, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It means the world to me. Now, on to the tour. Starting with a panoramic view of our great hall, darker hues and brick walls greet us, along with candles to create an inviting, warm environment in an otherwise dark and dreary world. I originally decorated my home in 2018 with what started as a Harry Potter theme to make the house more kid-friendly for my now 6 children. This redecorating led to the creation of my Etsy shop, Celestial Creations XI, which bred more crafty creativity. Never did I consider the broader scope of creating my own Hogwarts-themed home as dark academia. I simply liked the ambiance it provided. But over the past few years, I have made changes so that the Harry Potter theme is now muted. My home, however, continues to be decorated with darker hues and remains a place of continued education into the dark arts. Which brings me to my restricted section that is still adorned with my Harry Potter books and some of the memorabilia that I've collected, some of which can be found on my Etsy shop. This restricted section is home to arguably some of the darkest of dark academia. This is where I house all of my spiritual and occult literature. I personally have taken a great interest in the Christian occult, being raised Catholic. However, I take great joy in learning about all religions and belief systems. Learning of these other belief systems has helped me gain better insight into myself and what I want out of life. Along with all my occult books, I've created an altar of sorts with some of my favorite crystals, statues, and found nature pieces. Shelves that are at eye level I like to use as additional decorating spots rather than storage. Helps me feel less crowded as I'm working or studying in my living space. At my desk that I painted to be Hogwarts theme, I have what I would count as a dark academia study space. Here are the journals that I use to keep track of my ideas. Journals like these can be found on my Etsy shop along with other items found at my desk. While working, I also keep near me my Witches kit, my to-go pen case, and of course, all my wand pencils for writing. Over time, I've learned I like to have a Himalayan salt lamp at my desk with its soft glow to help keep me calm, along with some other items like a selenite crystal. All of these items help to bring this space together. On to my bedroom that used to be called the Forbidden Forest because I had hung forest tapestries and ivy garland to make my own indoor-outdoor sanctuary. There is very little space in here, I admit, opting for the smallest room, but on my vanity are my old childhood toys. I also have various items that further create a dark academic feel, including my old school notebooks that I handcrafted. While in school, in order to deal with the daunting task of reading and writing the papers necessary to graduate, I found ways to make school fun. I created notebooks to study with, and I even made additional clippings that stay between the pages for added effect. I even made a Tom Riddle diary that is filled with occult information, just for fun. The creation of these notebooks are where I feel that I embody dark academia the best. Long hours of secluded study with little social interaction, all in the pursuit of perfect grades. At its core, beyond the elitism, higher education, and dark aesthetics and decor, is the never-ending need to know more, to read more, to have all the answers, and the sad reality that it is an obsession that goes beyond school and bleeds into one's daily life. Did I mention the great penmanship too? But in all seriousness, I did get to take some interesting classes in my final days of school. Art, drama, and astronomy, just to name a few. It was not nearly as much as I would have liked having chosen to be an artist, but I still enjoyed what I learned, and yes, I still use these notebooks to keep my poems and other finished writings too. Now on to my library and the truth about my dark academia self. Here I house all my other books that are crowded and stacked on top of each other, including my beast journal that I made myself. I've tried to thin the collection, but I just can't let go of what I have. Comment below if I should do a video about my dark academia reading list. So there you have it, my unintentional dark academic home. I hope you enjoyed seeing where I make dark academia come to life, and I hope to see you at my Etsy shop, Celestial Creations XI. If you like the interesting perspective of this video, please do not hesitate to hit the like button. It means the world to me, honestly. Now, thank you for watching, and until next time, keep reading.